Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Chance and we are finally back with another Wednesday reaction. Today we're watching episode 5, which is titled You Reap What You Woe. Now in the last episode, poor Eugene ended up getting killed by the beast. I mean, we saw it coming, but it still sucks anyways. He was like the most innocent character on the show and he just got straight up slashed and gutted by this crazy wild beast that's rolling around. I'm starting to think it's the teacher. I'm forgetting her name now, but you know, the teacher played by Christina Ricci, her character. I'm starting to think it's maybe her, just because when Wednesday bumped into her, she had the vision and then she showed up there right afterwards. But then again, it could just be a red herring, so I'm not sure. But either way, my two main suspects are Tyler and Christina Ricci's character. It could be the principal, but I'm not too sure. I'm just gonna go with those two for now. But I don't want to make the intro too long, so we're just gonna go ahead and hop right in.
How well do we really know our parents? Take my father. I've always
That's right, we're finally gonna figure out what happened with this supposed murder.
He was accused of a murder that took place right up there.
I don't think it was him. I'm thinking maybe he took the blame for Morticia. That just seems like something he would do. Oh shit. It definitely looks like he did it. Like I said, the show likes to sort of mess with your expectations, so.
They were fighting over her. Seeing you in handcuffs, accused of murder. I've never loved you more.
Oh, they're coming. Okay. Parents' weekend. Oh, this should be a good one.
I hope Wednesday's happy to see us. I left a dozen messages on her crystal ball, still no reply.
Crystal Ball's got like voicemail. I wonder what sort of abilities Pugsley has or is going to develop. I don't know if it'll happen in this season, but hopefully a season 2.
I realize most of you have heard about the unfortunate.
Somebody here is the killer.
Eugene is on the mend and is expected to make a full recovery.
Is he really alive? I don't believe it.
Try in a coma.
Oh, he's in a coma? Okay, but he's alive, so he has a chance of surviving.
To look at my family.
I was gonna say, where's her fam?
Toxic pack mentality. I'll give my mom 30 seconds. Let's get this over with.
It's funny how different they are, but how much they have in common. That's why they make, you know, such good friends, even though Wednesday won't admit it.
How are you, my little rain cloud?
I thought Thing was filling you in on my every move.
She found out like the first day.
Since you've abandoned me here, I've been hunted, haunted, and the target of an attempted murder.
Nevermore, I love you so.
That's so good. She's like, basically, I'm having the time of my life.
Not sure how much more of this family togetherness I can take.
I want to see their parents.
I'm sorry for what happened at the dance. I shouldn't have asked you to siren song me like that.
She's really forgiving, especially with him.
Gabrielle hasn't shown her face since I started here. Probably sunning herself somewhere in the Seychelles.
She doesn't even call her mom.
Darling daughter, I made it.
Speak of the devil.
Wouldn't miss this for the world.
Oh, she looks scared.
My picture's gone.
Really?
Damn.
That is odd.
She did that. That's hilarious.
Wednesday's assimilation has been rocky at best.
Because I refuse to embrace the culture of dishonesty and denial permeating the school.
We've always encouraged Wednesday to speak her mind. Sometimes a sharp tongue can cut deep.
Dr. Kimbert and I have spoken.
You can
and we both
tell
agree it would be
the
most
principal is
beneficial
super
for
fed
you
up with
all
her
to attend a family session
and wants
this weekend.
just to shut this
No.
shit down, but she's trying to keep her cool.
What can it hurt? I mean, to be honest, I've always been a big fan of head shrinking.
It's a nice nod to Beetlejuice.
That is disappointing. But anything for our little girl.
She's like, thank God.
So, who wants to start?
Like how Pugsley's just chilling, eating snacks. That would be me.
It's been hard not having Wednesday around.
Aw.
I never thought
Poor
I'd miss
Pugsley.
being waterboarded so much.
I think it's high time my parents faced the music.
Oh, here we go.
It seems they've been lying to me. Who was Garrett Gates and why are you accused of murdering him?
Damn. She pulled
Those
that shit
charges
out.
were dropped. Your father is an innocent.
Therapy.
This is neither the time nor the place.
Actually, this is exactly the place.
She's like,
These
I
sessions-
want to know, please.
Darling, maybe we should.
No. This session is over.
I don't know. I still feel like it was Morticia that killed him.
You insisted I go to this school. Did you really think I wouldn't find out your secret?
You don't know the full story. Your father did nothing wrong.
I'll be the judge of that.
Please tell us. Flashback.
Aubrey,
Ew. They look like apple chips. And now I want some.
Song community misses you. And by community, you mean cult.
Oh, so her mom is part of a cult, huh?
I haven't come here to fight, Brandy Jane. My name is Bianca. New name, new life.
Oh.
It's time to come home. Goodbye, Ma. And I don't want to see any more morning song bracelets anywhere near this town. My siren song is drying up.
What does that mean? Like her powers are weakening or something?
And if I refuse?
Then everybody here's gonna know how you sirened your way into Nevermore.
Damn, did she?
You're just scamming a higher class of people, but they're not your friends. Sooner or later, they will see through you.
It almost seems like it's like ADR or like it's dubbed when the mom is talking, but her mom's fucked up. What the hell?
I harvested hive number 3. The bees miss you, Eugene.
Oh, poor Eugene. I'm glad he survived though. He'll live. They wouldn't have put him in a coma just to kill him off. Jeez, almost looks like the crime scene in
First time someone's killed themselves in the
beginning
war.
of Terrifier.
I guess you never really know what's going on through someone's mind.
A bullet, apparently. We got security
I was
footage.
gonna say there's a camera right behind him. What?
Camera was
Oh, I was
obscured.
about to say.
Black bubblegum. Suicide note says he felt guilty about an old case.
What case?
Garrett Gates?
Garrett Gates, you gotta be kidding me.
This is a setup. And he doesn't care if it's a setup. He wants him so bad, he's just gonna do whatever. What the hell's her mom doing here? I didn't realize there was a graveyard over here. Is that the guy that was supposedly killed? Yeah. Beloved son and brother. Wonder who his brother is. It's not the sheriff, is it? That would really make sense why he's so angry. But they have different last names, so I don't know how that works. This motherfucker.
Can I ask what this is about, Sheriff?
I felt like it was her.
happening, Miss Thornhill?
Wait, did they say Mrs. or Miss? She married?
Under arrest for the murder of Garrett Gates.
Damn, I already got him in the jumpsuit and everything.
I caught her laying a rose in a grave earlier today. The headstone read Garrett Gates.
Come on, tell us the truth. And he seemed more willing to tell the truth than Morticia, so...
Garrett was infatuated with your mother. His infatuation turned into obsession. And he started stalking her. It all came to a head the night of the Raven dance.
Oh, at the dance, huh? I knew it. Morticia probably ended up killing him.
His twisted love for your mother had made him insane.
Morticia will have that effect on people.
Garrett, no! Garrett!
This dude's crazy. I know it's coming. She's gonna stab him.
When I saw the sword, my survival instinct.
Oh, maybe he does do it then. Oh, okay. Still an accident, though. It wasn't like he straight up murdered him.
Thank you for being so honest with me.
I'm sorry. I wasn't a better father.
Could we please do without the overt display of emotion?
I know they make you feel uncomfortable.
You taught me how to be strong and independent, how to navigate myself in a world full of treachery and prejudice. So as far as fatherhood goes, I would say you've been more than adequate.
See, she loves her parents. She just has a hard time showing it.
We need to talk.
Fucking Batman.
My father did not kill Garrett Gates.
We'll have his signed confession, and he identified the saber he used to do it.
The coroner kills himself out of remorse for a decades-old murder case. The very
Exactly.
weekend my
I mean,
father,
it's, like I said,
the prime suspect,
obvious
fails to return to
setup.
town. How are you failing to see that someone is desperately trying to derail my investigation?
This may come as a shock, but the world doesn't revolve around you, Adams.
Whoever hurt Eugene also murdered the coroner.
Unfortunately, someone sabotaged the security camera in the morgue, so we don't know what happened. Garrett Gates' family deserves closure, even if none of them
I knew
are
he was
around
going to be
take
too
comfort.
hard-headed to even try and listen.
His father drank himself to an early grave, and even his little sister didn't escape. She was orphaned, sent overseas, ended up drowning.
Maybe that orphan is Mrs. Thornhill. Because she sort of has some, like, you know, she doesn't really have much background. We don't know about her past. And she's supposedly a normie, the only one at the school.
Go away.
You forgot your fishing gear.
Starting to see a lot of emotion and care from, I mean, you know, she's always cared, but she didn't really show it much. But you can start to see the layers peel off her throughout the season, especially in this episode. You can really see her going out of her way to make people happy or make them feel better or just to check on them and care about them.
I always thought I'd be the first one in the family behind bars.
Rachel and I had a bet going. It's not over yet. He's innocent.
If anyone can figure out who really committed the crime, it's you.
You know what I just realized? We haven't seen Uncle Fester yet. I forgot about him in the trailer.
Father didn't kill Garrett Gates, did he?
No.
I knew it. So I was right. I had a feeling. It did seem odd that like she didn't show up and follow them up there during this whole sequence.
It was like I was staring into the eyes of
a rabid beast. So maybe he can transform into that same kind of beast. And his sister is Mrs. Thornhill, and she did not die when she got shipped overseas. That's my final theory, and I'm sticking with it.
Your father was so
Immediately, he took it. He knew what he had to do.
brave. Your father took the blame in order to protect me.
I'm telling you, that whole line,
You said
rabid
Garrett was
beast.
foaming at the mouth.
See?
His eyes
She knows.
like human. Foaming saliva, dilated pupils, mental confusion. What are those all textbook symptoms of?
How can that be?
There's only one way to find out.
Ah, this reminds me of when you got your first grave-digging kid. You were so happy you nearly smiled.
Or do we think that Garrett's still alive and it's him? I still think it's Miss Thornhill.
Moment of
AKA
truth.
Miss Gates. Ugh, she enjoyed that way too much.
Hello, Garrett.
What do we have here?
You know, just doing some grave
Guess it's
digging.
gonna be an Addams family reunion and lockup tonight.
Damn, they got the whole family behind bars. Just need Pugsley. That's hilarious. They got them right next to each other.
Not even the long arm of the law could keep.
You see, now they won't even spend a night away from each other.
Neither one of you are strong enough to serve hard time. And thanks to me, you won't have to.
The hell is
It's a
that?
souvenir from our outing. I borrowed it from Garrett. He
What's his
died from
finger?
nightshade poisoning.
So it wasn't a beast.
Before you
Damn, I was
stabbed
way
him.
off. Maybe I'll leave that part out in the edit. Oh shit.
You're still worthy to be called my son. Kill all those outcasts.
Oh shit.
Did you have a vision? What happened?
He wasn't just trying to kill Father. He was going to use the nightshade poison to murder the entire school.
That's wild.
Thank you for seeing us at such short notice, Mr. Mayor. That blue sheen is a telltale sign of nightshade poisoning.
Would it still be
You already
there
knew that.
after all these
Didn't
years?
you?
You just look guilty.
Ansel Gates hated outcasts and Nevermore.
Yeah, we got that much.
Ansel confessed the whole thing to me in a drunken stupor. It was his idea.
Why did you instruct Dr. Anwar to falsify the autopsy report?
He didn't want
My
him.
job
Yeah, I was
was to
gonna say
keep the
he didn't
peace.
want an all-out
If there
war.
had been a trial, both Jericho's and Nevermore's
Between-
reputations would have been trashed.
Yeah.
You could have prevented Garrett's death if you had done your job when I lodged my complaint about him stalking me.
What do you want?
Can you get my dad out of jail first of all? Obviously.
All charges dropped.
That sheriff is gonna be so pissed.
When did your visions begin?
A few months ago. Before I left for Nevermore.
Yeah, it definitely seems like she definitely opened up more and strengthened her bonds with each of her family members throughout this episode.
My visions tend to be positive. That makes me a dove. You're a raven.
Yeah, makes sense.
Your visions are more potent, more powerful. Somebody from our bloodline reaches out from beyond to help us when we're ready. Goody was a witch of great strength, but her vengeance pushed her too far, and even she couldn't save herself.
Oh, that's not good. I didn't think about that. Hopefully, like, Goody doesn't find a way to possess Wednesday, and that's what she's trying to do all along. Uh-oh, what are we about to see right here? That's the little sister. I might still be right.
So, I'll come back and help you under one condition. Wait until the school year is over. But after this, you and Morning Song are out of my life.
I wonder if this is setting up something for season 2.
Well, at least we can't say Parents' Weekend wasn't a nail biter.
It's a pretty good weekend. I would say this is a pretty well-paced episode.
I was reminded of all the wonderful times.
She might see something in there that'll
But they were
give her a
just
clue.
there. If you need me for anything at all, I'm only a crystal ball away.
I'm telling you, she's gonna see something.
I knew it. I did witness Roan getting murdered that night. When Rowan appeared the next morning, it was you. Not only did you impersonate Judy Garland,
Ah, see, I knew she was the
you're a
Skinwalker.
shapeshifter.
Or shapeshifter. I said Skinwalker. My bad.
You won't tell a soul, Miss Adams.
I'm a little scared of her.
His telekinetic abilities were driving him mad, and he attempted to murder you twice. His tragic death allowed us to rectify the situation without casting the school or Rowan in an unflattering light.
It's always about the image.
I did what I needed to do to shield the school from controversy and protect its students from harm.
Tell that to Eugene.
Right, what about Eugene? What the hell's going on?
What on earth?
The hell? Fire Rill Rain. Who the hell did that? All right, well, that was episode 5 of Wednesday. I really loved that episode. I thought it was really good. Not an action-packed heavy episode, even though, you know, the series isn't really action-packed, but it does have some action going on. But this was really a character-driven episode. We had a lot of really great character moments with Wednesday and all of her different family members. I think she had a scene with each of the family members where she got to open up more and bond with them even more. Like I did say in my episode 1 reaction, I figured we were going to peel the layers off of Wednesday throughout the series and eventually get to see more emotion out of her and see her grow as a character. And I'm glad that they actually did that because that was really good. I really liked everything that I saw. It was really nice to see them address that storyline with Gomez and figure out exactly what happened. And I called it in my reaction. You could tell that just even in the relationship, if you heard about what had happened, you would know that it was most likely Morticia and Gomez took the fall for her. They just have that deep love and that deep bond, and we know that he would do anything for her. And while it was a good storyline, I'm glad that they didn't drag it out like most shows would do. They tackled the issue this episode, and they handled the issue this episode. It's taken care of. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And not only that, but that whole storyline isn't just something separate. It also ties into the main plot with Gates, because I have a feeling that that sister that got shipped out really didn't die. But like I said, I could totally be wrong, but I still have a feeling that that's what happened. But I'm making these afterthoughts quick as usual. Just another wonderful episode. Jenna Ortega, as always, is amazing and continues to kill it as Wednesday, and not just with the usual personality traits that we would expect from Wednesday. We got to see a whole other side from her throughout the series, and it's starting to become more apparent as the show goes on. But I want to thank you guys for clicking this video. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and then also hit the notification bell. That way you can be notified when my next reaction comes out. But as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.